Hi guys, welcome to Life of Try. So if you've been watching this series of videos, you'll know that I'm attempting to do Couch to 5k, and my story is a little bit different to those who normally do Couch to 5k in the sense of I've been a triathlete for a number of years, but injury and other lifestyle and COVID issues have stopped me from training probably for the last 18 months or so. So I decided to go right back to basics to try and manage the injuries and niggles that I've got as well, and to do Couch to 5k. Hence the reason it's called Ironman to Couch to 5k. We are at the end of week 7 and things are changing now. So we are going into a period of, rather than interval training, it's straight off running. So you're, I think this week it's 3 times 25 minutes worth of running. So nothing about pace still, it's all just about trying to do time, which is great. I sort of agree with that. Anyone who's starting off within their running, forget about pace, and because pace is only you being compared to someone else, and that's difficult because everyone is different. Everyone's at sort of different abilities, everyone's at different stages in their running journey. So forget about pace for the time being and just run for time, but also perceived effort. So I've just finished a run, and that's why I'm a little bit hot and sweaty, and it's gone reasonably well. And I mentioned in my last video I didn't really agree with where the Couch to 5k plan goes from now, and that's 3 times the same length of time runs each week. So if that makes any sense. So this week is 3 times 25 runs, 25 minutes that is. Next week is 3 times 28 minutes, and then the week after that is 3 times 30 minutes. Which is fine. I just think that's too much of a jump for people, and it gets boring. Whereas before we've been doing interval training, in the sense of run walk, and there's no reason why the plan probably couldn't have done that again. So you could have, the first run of the week could have been 25 minutes, then some form of interval training, mix it up, and then again 25 minutes at the end of the week. So there's my sort of view on it. I don't think the plan works in that sense, but everyone is different, and at the moment it's the challenge of trying to do the Couch to 5k plan. We're on course for it. I had previously adapted it, so I was having less running or more running time and less recovery time, but still the overall duration was the same. But yeah, it's going reasonably well. I've had a couple of points where I thought maybe my injury is coming back, and it's always been there in the background. And for those who haven't seen the other videos, it's a bit of a glute sort of lower back issue, so I'm just managing it, and ultimately it's stiffness, and it's old age, and it's having a desk job, and all of these things that probably a lot of people will be able to relate to. So I'm trying to do a bit more mobility, trying to do a little bit more sort of yoga movements. The problem is you look on the internet and there's a raft of information out there, and I've gone to a number of physios, and they all approach it slightly differently because it's not an exact science. You have to take into account a number of different factors: the person, their lifestyle, what they have access to as regards to time and resources. So all of that is important. But and there's 2 weeks left now. We've got week 8 and week 9 left, and then I've got to start thinking about what it looks like after that. Because although this is Couch to 5k, I've already hit 5k within my running. So I will continue to run for the time, but then we're going to start thinking after that what the goals are going to be. And the time I finish this, it'll be towards the end of November. So it's probably a good time to start thinking, right, new year, what races do I want to do? I really want to get back into races, miss them massively. COVID and injury has stopped me doing that over the last 18 months or so. So I think next year we'll start thinking about maybe some 5k races I can do, 10k, and I'll start thinking about getting my pace up for that, and start bringing in maybe some specific sprint training or some hill training, and then probably working towards something like a half marathon, but we'll see. Let's get this bit over and done with first, and then reevaluate. And that's something that I always say within the channel. You've got to have your goals, but you've got to keep evaluating them as you go along. Keep reviewing them. Where are you with them? Are you still on track? As your goals changes, your priorities changed, and then just go from there. Anyway, that's week 7 done. It's gone well. Still managing injury a little bit, but going well. And I'm looking forward now to sort of going longer with some of these runs. However, as I've mentioned, I may mix up and not do that that middle run of the week in the same sense of just running for 28 minutes. I may still do a 28-minute session, but do more interval training, a little bit run walks. But yeah, anyway, we'll go from there. Cheers all.